BikeManBen.
What is up, bikers of this world and people of YouTube? This is BikeManBen here. And today I'm coming at you and I have another question that I need to answer. Why do I cycle? Why cycling? I could have been a rider. Why did I choose cycling? Well, it all started when I was younger. My family and I would always go on these bike rides. I was on a mountain bike back then. It was $10 special, nothing too expensive. But we'd always ride down the little trail that we had by our house. It was a pretty neat ride. We'd ride from the outskirts of town where we were at to the downtown area and then back. It was probably about 12 miles or so. But back then, that might as well have been 1,000 miles. It was crazy. It was a long time. When we get back home, I'd be like, woo, man, I'd be so tired. The point is, that led to where I'm at now. Because back then, I wasn't, as healthy as I am now. I was kind of big and overweight. I decided one day, June of 2009, when I bought my first road bicycle for $650. Cheap road bike, but it was better than the mountain bike that I had. And I started riding that because that day I was like, I'm getting healthy. That's what I told myself. I'm like, I'm doing this. And I strived. And sure, it's not easy at all. It may appear to be easy, but once you get on that bike, oh man, it is not easy at all. It was July 27th, 2009. That day I had an accident on my bike, which I will go into more detail in the later video. And it totaled the bike, sadly, which is, pretty sad for me because I really enjoyed that bicycle. It got me where I'm at. This program probably wouldn't even exist without that bicycle. It was a good bike. Some things, just aren't meant to be. I gave everything for that bike. That bike saved my life. It took full force of the car, so I still miss it though. It was a good bike. I know it's just a bike. It's not a person, but I felt like it was a person. I felt because it was always there for me. If I wanted to go faster, it would go faster. It never said, no, Ben, you can't go faster. If I wanted to push that bike, it would have gone. I got another bike after that. It was another Giant because the insurance paid for it. Kind of didn't like it that the handlebar stem was adjustable, so that moved around all the time. So I got rid of that one a few months after that. Probably about January 1st, I got a Cannondale bicycle. It was black anyway. It was a nice bike. Kept that for 6 months. June 2010, I got my Specialized Tarmac, and this Tarmac had the SL2 Pro frame. That was a good bike. It was a $3,000 bike. It was a very big expense, and I didn't have the money to pay for it. I got the financing for it, luckily. And man, that bike was so sweet. And basically what I did was, that was the stock version. Then I took that version and I upgraded it to the point where it's at now. Changed the frame too, because now the frame I have is the S-Works, or Specialized X-Works SL4 frame, which is one of their best frames that you can get right now, other than the Venge. I like the Venge too, that's a pretty cool bike. But the Tarmac is good for hills and stuff, so I can push this bike just like my old bike, the same way. Except this bike, it's so stiff that I just fly. I love this bike. This bike is so awesome. The point of this video is not to tell you, it's kind of to show you that even if you fail, if you don't succeed, you gotta get back up. Get back up on your feet. You can't just give up. There's no such thing as giving up. You just can't do that. You gotta fight. It's not just gonna come easy. This didn't come easy for me. I just didn't go to the bike shop and purchase this bike, out of nowhere. Because this is a $12,000 bike. I can't just go to the bike shop and buy that, They don't have those expensive bikes there. I'm sure I could have gone on eBay or wherever and bought it, but the point is, stuff takes time. Life is not about the money. It's about the effort that you put to get that item. The more effort that you put towards an item, the more valuable it is to you. Minecraft for an example. Okay, I built a house in Minecraft, right? Let's say I built a house and it took me 5 minutes to build it, right? That house is not as valuable as a house that, say, takes me an hour to build. Because the house that took me an hour to build obviously is bigger and it has more stuff in it. Because in Minecraft you don't have money. Basically everything is based on the amount of time it takes you to make it, and how it looks, of course, because looks are everything in Minecraft. And that relates to bicycling and everything else as well. The more time you spend, the more valuable it becomes. And the more the greater the connection is between you and whatever that object is. And for me, of course, it's me and the bike, or the bike and I. I grew up with bicycles. I love to do this, and I will never, ever give up on this, ever. Cycling is part of me. It made me who I am today. This is where I wanted to go. This is the plan that was laid out for me. And I took the opportunity because, you know, sometimes you gotta see those doors that are open. You gotta go through one of them. Sure, you might have multiple doors that are open, but you can only go through one. I love bicycling. It makes me feel awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you all in the next episode. And always, guys, remember to live, love, and laugh. And you guys can like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So I'll see you guys later. See you guys.